If you play thinking that somebody is always going to help you, you are setting yourself up for failure. I'm going to show you guys how to be the best player in the game. I'm about to wreck on all these little kids here. I'm going to show them what's up. No. I'm going to stomp their skulls in. With the scarecrow. They ain't even gonna know what hit them. All I'm gonna know is what I did to them. Yeah, you're gonna see how to play like a pro today. You're gonna see. It's gonna be low kills. How to play like a pro. Nobody better be coming. Alright, nobody coming. So you play like a pro, you go where nobody else is at. That way you can survive to the latest game. To the late game, you know? Because pros go for wins. They don't go for kills all the time. They go for kills sometimes. But that's only if they need to be risky. We don't need to be risky. We just want to go for the win. See, look what happens when you play like a pro. You get streamer loot. You get that good loot if you play like a pro. See, look what happens when you play like a pro, bro. You get the good circles, too. You ain't gotta travel far at all. Pros always go for as many materials as they can get. That's what you gotta do. Go for as many materials as you can get. Since I'm planning on not getting into many fights, I'm just gonna make sure I get big shields. That way, I can heal more. If I just have a bunch of minis, I can only always get to 50 shield. But if I have big shields, I can always get to 100 if I have multiples. You know what I'm saying, man? You know what I'm saying? Alright, pros usually wait around, sort of like whenever it's like the first circles, they wait around the edges and all that. Not go full all in so they don't die. We're just gonna hang around the edge. Maybe build up a little 1x1. Maybe a 2x1. You know, they just do all this stuff, make sure they don't die. Which is what we're trying to do. We're trying to do all this stuff to make sure we don't die. Not to make sure we get kills, to make sure we don't die. That's what we don't want to do. Then you're not a pro. If you die, then you're not a pro. So if anybody's ever died in Fortnite, they're automatically not a pro. Son, it's just how it is, dude. That's just how it is. So we want to get the dubs because I'm playing like a pro. I ain't playing like a scrub. I'm playing like a pro, dude. When you're a pro, you gotta make sure you have enough building materials for that final battle. You don't want to run out of materials when you're like fighting really close range. You want to make sure you got those materials. If you don't got those materials, then you're gonna get like outbuilt, and like yeah, it's over for you. You have to get really lucky if you want to survive. Oh, we've spotted a player. Oh my goodness. Andy rifted away. Alright, we'll let that dude go. We're a pro. We don't want to get into confrontation and lose health, you know? Don't want to take any chances. One thing you really want to make sure you do whenever you want to play like a pro. You have to build. Don't try to like let somebody build a 1x1 on you and then you try just like shooting it down and all that. You have to build yourself. Where you at, brother? That's what I want to do, not building, bro. Won't let me build, dude. It's not letting me build. It's not letting me build. It wouldn't let me build, dude. What is that, dude? That game was absolute trash, bro. Wouldn't let me freaking build, so we couldn't play like a pro player. That's just dumb. Imagine if that happened in like an actual pro match, dude. I would actually honestly probably break my keyboard or keyboard or controller, whatever I'd be using. That'd be absolutely dumb, bro. If it wouldn't let you build in like a thing where you can make like thousands and thousands of dollars, that would be absolutely dumb. Make me want to DOS the servers if that happened. Like, come here, servers, I'm gonna break you in half. Alright, we're gonna show our skill, how to play like a pro on 50 vs 50. 50 vs 50. We're showing you the smart tactics, the tactics behind where they get to where they're at in pro games. Now we're gonna show you how to fight like a pro. We're gonna show you how to 1v1 or 1v50 like a pro. And with these pro tactics I'm using, I actually won a game last night. I know, surprising, right? I won a game. Well, I won it because I was using my pro tactics. The building, whenever you're secure and you're in a spot you want to be at, you just build. It makes it harder for the enemy to get you. Granted, I only had 3 kills, but I still won. And that's the part that matters. That's what gets you a lot of points, is winning. One thing you really want to make sure to do whenever you're fighting like a pro is to get yourself in good situations. If you're in a bad situation and if you know you have the disadvantage, don't fight it unless you know you can get the advantage. Like in certain areas of the map where you are playing, if you're like, there's no way I could win from where I'm at, then you want to get to a spot where you know you can win. You want to get to an advantage of where you know you could win. So sometimes you could even have the low ground and still be the better player. You just got to make sure you get yourself in that right situation before you engage into a fight. See, he decided to rush forward. It was a bad idea because I was right there behind him. So I easily took him down. Where's this dude shooting from? Just need to get one shield off real quick and get right back into that battle. First, one thing you want to make sure to do is to aim for their head. No, it doesn't ever let me build, dude. Alright, this time we'll be sure to win and actually get to and not go down, because if we go down, then our team's not gonna help us out. That's why you always gotta do that. You're always gonna make sure that you can get up without help. Sometimes your team's not always gonna help ya. You know? They're not always going to help ya. Sometimes you gotta do things by yourself. And if that means carrying the entire team to victory, then that's what it shall mean. Ooh, I shall take the golden scar. But one tip of real advice, I'm not even lying, real advice. You must always play like no one is going to help you. So whatever that means to you, that's what you shall do. You must always play like no one's ever going to help you. That way it will always set you up to not fail. So if you always play like you know somebody is going to help you, like if you believe somebody is actually going to help you every single time, that'll set you up for failure. You must play like you are the only person there. Just trying to make sure that fully goes through your skull. You must play like you are the only player. You must play like no one is going to help you. If you play thinking that somebody is always going to help you, you are setting yourself up for failure. You can always accept help. Okay? You can accept the help, but you must never expect it to come. Because if you start expecting it to come, then it will trick your brain into thinking it will always be there, but it won't. Why? Make sure you don't have dick-headed teammates as well. If you want to be successful in fights, make sure you don't have dick-headed teammates that just want to break everything down. Jesus, there's a lot of us down. It says I'm picking him up, but it also says I'm not at the same time. What does this mean? Am I picking him up, or... Okay, I did pick him up. It was like showing that I was picking him up and not at the same time. Where was that black dude? There's a black dude over here. Whoa-wee! Whoa-wee, Rick! Hello. There was some people still walking in. always gotta finish strong, you know? Every single time. You may start off weak, get bad loot, but as long as you know how to use it, you can finish strong. It's been more of a game of advice, not really pro tips, but you know, I was just joking about the pro tips, and the advice I gave though, is 100% legit.